Hi, I'd like to give you a quick tutorial on how to create an email address on VDM. You'd go to login once you've opened the VDM.io website, enter your account details and click on login. If you have forgotten your email address, your password, you would click on forgot password and follow the necessary procedures on resetting your password. But if you have that information, then you can enter it here and click login. Once you've logged in, you would land on your client area, or the place where there are quick access buttons to everything that you are using. Here is an area called your active products. You would basically click on any of the domains or websites, depends on how you've set it up, that is listed here, and you click on it and it will open that specific service. For most of you there might be only one. Then you'll be on a page which has a number of shortcuts for creating and accessing areas in regards to your hosting account for this specific domain and website. There is a shortcut to creating an email account, so you could click on that one, and I demonstrate that as well. But there is also a quick way to create an email account. So you could enter the name of the person for whom you need to create an account, and then obviously create add a desired password. Make sure that that password is strong enough, or it will give you an error. So if I was to use too much of an easy password, you'd see that it's gonna give me an error. It's too weak. And I mean, just reading it, it says the account creation failed. Sorry, the password you've selected cannot be used because it's too weak and would be too easy to guess. Please select a password with a strength up to 50 or higher. So if we were to set up a password that is much stronger and then click create, you'd see that it will create the password and it will tell you that it's been done successfully. That password now exists, that email account now exists and can be used. If you have not set up an email account for this domain or in this infrastructure before, the best way would be to click on email accounts here to go to the actual cPanel area where you can get more information on how to set this up with an Outlook or any other email client. Okay, so I'll click here. This has now taken us to email accounts on the server, where you can again create an email. So you could create her email. Again, we would add a nice and strong password, which the system would tell you it's nice and strong enough. And we would decide what kind of size we want the mailbox to be. I would suggest that you always use a limited size to prevent your space on your server to be exorbitantly used unnecessarily, and you can create the account. So as you can see, the one we've created through the quick access was already set up, and then the one we have just now created as well. To now add this email to a mail client, you can click on this settings here, which will open a new page which gives you the necessary information to add this email address to an email client. So if you wanted to add it to Gmail, you would need this information, including the password that you set during the creation of this email account. I would always recommend using the Ssl settings, which would require you to use our incoming and outgoing host names instead of the ones allocated to your domain. Since your domain doesn't have an SSL certificate, that's why it doesn't allow you to use that upon your domain. So this will be the ports corresponding to those specific services that you can then use to manually set up the settings within any of the email clients available. And if you realize that you've made a mistake, you can simply click here and that will delete that email account. You can change the password. You could also change the quota, and you can delete it. So that is a quick tutorial on how to do email addresses within VDM using their cPanel access area or the shortcut area, quick creating of an email address, which ideally can be used if you need a quick email address without needing all the information if you already know that information that you require. Thank you for watching.